some very, very good days in triathlon, but here in San Fran you are top step at the T100. Tell us what that means to you.
Yeah, it's I already get emotional. No, I'm super pleased. You know, the first race of the T100 series this year in Singapore was a really, really hard day for me, and I went home and yeah, I just felt like I'd lost myself a little bit in that race. So I had to do a lot of work on myself in training just to sort of get back to myself. And today I just had a great day and finally felt like myself again out there.
And it certainly showed as well. Tell me about the preparations that you put in specifically for San Francisco and how close you got to them today in terms of expectations on yourself.
Yeah, we tried to treat this race just like any other race and just do the best I could out there. And I think today I could really show what I've been working on in practice and just, deliver what I know I'm capable of. Obviously, I had to focus all the way. I was running scared. I just thought, don't blow up, because I always felt like Taylor was just behind me. So I was just really trying to stay in the moment, make sure I feel well, and just give it my all until the finish line.
You mentioned the fact you had Taylor in your wing mirrors for a lot of the run. Was there a point where you thought, I think I've probably got this now, or did you have to put it all the way to the finish line?
I tried not to think ahead too much, you know. It was a bit scary to overtake her this early in the run, and I always thought like, oh shit, maybe I started off too fast. But when I got to the very last turnaround at the far end, I thought, okay, no, I got this. Like, I'm not gonna give this away now, and I just still tried to focus because it's still 2K till the finish, or even more. So I think when I got onto the blue carpet, I really started to realize that I would win this one.
And you've got to enjoy these moments as well, as I know your mum is, because we spoke to her a little bit earlier on. She should really be standing up here because she's a fantastic pundit in terms of what she sees in you out there. But her final message to you, I don't know whether she was shouting this around the course, was keep going, Tiger. Just tell us a little bit about the moment you've had with her, because you spend a lot of time in China, there's a lot of time away from home, and to put in a performance like that in front of your loved ones means what to you?
Yeah, actually, both my parents are here, so for my dad, it's the first T100 race he got to watch, and to have a win when he's here and when my mom's here, it's just amazing. And I've been away for 4 months now. It's the first time I saw my dad since Christmas pretty much. So it's really, I really appreciate that they're coming out all the way here from Switzerland to support me and just be there for me, and to give back a performance like that is just really meaningful.
And is the whole of Team Derron off to Vancouver now as well? Is a family couple of weeks, a bit of a holiday? I'm not sure holiday necessarily, but nice to spend some time together?
Yeah, for sure. They're coming with me for a couple of weeks to keep me company. Not necessarily as training partners, but my sisters, they're home, so not the full team, but most of the team.
Well done. You can buy the drinks for them tonight, given they've come out here. Well done, Julie. Fantastic performance. Good on you.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely drinks on me tonight.
Right, we're all in there. All in on Julie.
The race to Qatar is certainly on the way right now with this.
And Taylor's coming as well. Taylor, well done. The sun is shining. It's getting incredibly hot, having been very cold earlier on.
Oh, it's balmy. Yeah, I mean, you can tell. Just kidding.
Thank you so much for coming to have a chat with us. A slightly different view for you on the podium today. Only slightly different, but just tell us first of all how pleased you were with what you put out there today in terms of execution.
Oh, I mean, I'm actually pretty happy with the execution. I feel like I'm just missing a few gears, and so it's early season, and I'm grateful to be here, and I'm grateful to be racing, and I'll take it.
You mentioned a couple of missed gears. Are you where you want to be right now in terms of performance, in terms of how you're feeling out there?
I trust my coach, and so we are doing the best we can, and that's all you can ask for. So yeah, I mean, I have a lot of work to do. I think that shows, but I'm thrilled for Julie, and I'm excited for the rest of the race Qatar.
Very good. Very good.
Exactly right.
You said it correctly. Right on brand messaging.
A long way away, by the way. We have 6.5 months. Whew.
There is a very long way to go, and there's a lot that can obviously change. But I'm just interested.
Oh, no, nothing will change.
You don't think?
There wasn't any drama last year. Were you at the finish line in Dubai?
I know you were. I know you were at the finish line, and you say nothing changed.
Sarcasm, just clarifying for anyone who might be misreading.
Got you. But you were obviously so dominant in this side of the draw last year. Tell me a little bit about what you see now in terms of the challenges around you.
Oh, I see a ton of challenges. It's getting more and more competitive, and I'm excited. So I don't think there's anything more to say. We compete to bring the best out of ourselves, and this is definitely going to make me hungry.
That's great to hear, because my final question was going to be, there's so much, we've discussed this in the past, there's so much noise around you and there's so many people with expectations on you. Where are your personal expectations at the moment?
Well, so actually, I defined success going into a weekend, and success was having the best race on the day. You can't control your competitors, and so Julie put on a phenomenal performance, and I'm grateful that 4 plus the grand final count for scores, and so there's a lot to play for still.
There is a long way to go. Thank you so much for talking to us. Well done today. Great to see you back.
Thank you.
Good on you, Taylor. Thank you very much indeed. Do you have a question, Eric? Eric's got many questions, but we'll come back a little later on. Get a question ready, Eric. As we welcome in Kate, well done to you. Another fantastic performance, and the noise and the expectations around you are only going to rise off the back of this. Tell us about today, first of all. How important for you to back up that sensational performance in Singapore?
Well, I was pretty nervous because obviously I guess my expectations were a bit higher coming into this, but I went through a bit of a roller coaster during that race. I had a really good swim and then just felt really, really cold at the start of the bike and just struggled to kind of get myself going and ended up in no man's land a bit. So yeah, it was just kind of me and my own thoughts for 70k, which was not very fun at points, but I was just trying to minimize kind of the gap to the front, and then on the run just kind of had to get to work and try and get myself onto the podium, so I'm really, really pleased to do that.
I was going to ask you, are you really, really pleased with today? It sounds a little bit like you're a bit disappointed. Where are you?
No, I'm not disappointed. I guess, obviously I have high expectations now after Singapore, but I knew Taylor and Julie were going to be incredibly strong, and to not feel my best today and then still have a really good result is something I'm proud of.
It's obviously early in the season. We're asking everybody this, but are you where you want to be right now? Are you exactly on point for the long season and the long series ahead?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I never expected to be in this position coming into this series. So I'm in a really good position, and I'm hoping to build on this for the rest of the year. I've got lots of things I think I can still work on. I'm still kind of struggling to get used to TT riding, but it's hopefully something I can learn. And hopefully have it nailed by Qatar.
Brilliant. Well done you. Thank you for coming to have a chat to us. Well done today. Thank you, Kate.
Thanks so much. Thanks.
Well done to you. Very, very impressive day. How pleased were you? We're talking about consistency in your performance at the moment. How pleased are you with today?
Yeah, I would say that's probably my strength at the moment is consistency. Of course, I'd like to be a little closer to the front of the race, but that's more than I could have asked for. I feel really proud that I just stayed in my own race and didn't get flustered or down that I wasn't where I wanted to be or whatever. So I stayed pretty consistent, and it was hard.
Eric, you now ready to ask your question? It's one of the great subplots of this build down. Or not. You can leave it if you don't want to. Taylor went into him and said, have you got a question? We were chatting away quite happily.
Yeah, she tried to lure me into it.
You might get in trouble if you ask the wrong question, though, Eric, so think very
are
carefully.
We happy? Can we go home and feel happy about this, I guess?
Yeah, last year I finished crying this race, so I'm pretty pleased. This level is so competitive, and I am really honored to just be in the same zip code as some of these athletes that finished on the podium. So I'm really happy, and I think it's early in the season still. There's a lot of improvement to make, and this race is wild. Anything can happen. The swim was hectic, the bike is hard, and just to like I said, finish and not kind of get in my own head was good. So I'm happy.
I did think of a question.
Go on then.
Did you dive or did you go feet first?
I dove.
Yes!
I didn't even think about it. I closed my eyes and I dove. And I think most people did.
They did. There was
one
only 3 jumpers.
Much higher percentage of divers this year.
We watched the guys, and one guy jumped, and he was so far back. So I'm like, hey, diving is the way to go. Even if it's scary, you just do it. So that boat is so crazy. But
I'm really glad we've cleared that up. You're now going to relax, recover, and then when you get home, you can watch all of this back, and then you can critique Eric's performance over a bowl of cereal tomorrow. All right, he's been fantastic. Actually, he's given some good inside secrets. Well, I'll let you step out because I know we want to carry on and all that. Say goodbye to everybody. We've got about 55 seconds before we do that. You two can catch up afterwards. Just give us a breakdown on the men as well, and Rico Bogan. We're talking about the women's getting a shake-up. Same in the men's?
Yeah, I mean, Rico showed last year that he could be a contender. He hadn't yet taken the top step, but so far this year we hadn't seen that run level from him. He'd been doing amazing things on the bike course, not so much on the run. Today, all-round package, all-round performance, a worthy winner.
Early in the season still, but the snow globe of the T100, it's got a good shake-up, hasn't it?
It does. I was excited to see him out there off the front. I love people that just take the race by the horns like that, and it was freaking exciting. He delivered.
Brilliant. Very nice to have you on. Thank you very much, Steve, for joining us. Vicky, lovely to see you as always. See you in Vancouver in a couple of weeks' time. Not long to go until we reboot, reset, and get the athletes back on the start line. But here in San Fran, Derron and Bogan have ruled the roost.